Hello. Can you hear me now? Can we hear me now? Sorry, I'm getting text to see if I got sound going this time. Should be on the live stream. Can you hear me now? Hmm. We got any sound? Yep. Piston in 4K. All right. Well, let's try this again. I was walking up to the stage. I'm going to do it again. Here you guys go. As you can see, we have some balconies up there. And I'm going to make my way to the stairs. Stage right. All right, let's make it to the stage here. Now, right behind me, where you see that light in this hallway in, I was told that there's a shadow figure that shows up every once in a while. Can you see me on the other camera? So let's see, let's wander around. Sometimes there's a shadow figure that can pop out of the stage here. I haven't seen anything spooky yet, but I have this old building is creaky. I can't say that it is anything but spooky if you're just trying to be spooky. But let's go backstage. All right, guys. So I'm backstage, just looking around behind all the curtains, seeing if there's anything weird about this building. Let's make our way down to the basement. Got this crazy stairwell. We're going to just go down here. Now, this isn't the one where the feet sound going up and down the stairs happens, but we're going to make our way to that stairwell too. Well, you guys should be seeing the stage area. You guys should be able to see behind the stage area where I'm set up. So if you guys see anything spooky happen there, or if I see anything on the split cam, let's see. First thing we got here is this really dark, it looks like a dressing room. Yeah. Normal dressing room. See if we got any drinks in the fridge. Oh, looks like we got some mini Diet Cokes, some chips somebody was eating. We got the bathroom for the stars. Look, we got the Brita water filter hooked up. It's like they knew I was coming. Now, Jimi Hendrix in the background. Ooh, that was spooky for a second. We're going to wander into the dark, flip all these light switches on and off. More dressing room area. Again, so they've turned this into a performing art studio. Well, before I wander in too far into the dark, guess I need to turn on the next set of lights. Just hanging out for a second. Just listen, I can hear the AC humming. Let's see. We'll open all the cabinets. No, we won't. Some cleaning shit. All right, walking into another behind the scenes dressing room. Another mini fridge. Nothing good in this one. Low ceilings down here in the basement. Another bathroom. All right, nothing to see down this hallway. All right, we're in the dark with Jimmy again. Let's see, they got everything kind of locked up on me this time. Thought they were gonna give me a little bit more access to in this room. This is where I really wanted to go, and they got it locked up. The boiler room used to be a swimming pool in there. They put the HVAC system in there. I thought it'd be really cool to sit in the dark down there. I heard a clicking noise in there, but that's probably just the AC kicking on. Let's walk back up the stairs, see if we can go to the spooky side. Now, so far, nothing crazy. A lot of creaking in this old building. I'll turn the lights off for a minute. Just hang out in here, you know. I can see outside, nothing going on. It's dark. After dark in the haunted building. Now, it'd be cool if this light just turned on its own. Nope. I can't even turn it on. So, if that thing comes on, definitely spooks. Well, let's see. It's another doorway. Another bathroom, side stage. I guess if you're performing right here on the stage and you really got to take a shit from the nerves, I guess you can just run right back here to that bathroom, stage left. And let's see. Just walking around, making my way to the other side of the stage. Equipment room. Hey, they left me keys. Where's this go? The elevator. Just in case you're crippled and you get onto the stage, they got you. All right. Let's see. Can we get back downstairs to the sketchy area? Oh, the door was locked, but not locked up. Well, that's the elevator. Well, shit. I know there's another stairwell. We'll go over here in the back on the other side of the broiler room. See if we can get into the other side of the basement, guys. We'll go upstairs to the lighting room here in a little bit. Sorry for the double audio as I walk by the laptop. Let's see. Where was the other stairwell? Is it right here? Look, there's a big door. Nope, storage. I know there's another set of stairs somewhere. Aha! I found it. So here is the one they say is spooky. I don't even see any lights in here. Let's go get my flashlight, guys. This is the one where I've heard stories of feet print behind you on the stairs. All right, boom, we got the flashlight. This is not Can you hear me? Accidentally muted that, guys. Sorry. See, I got somebody watching. Audio cut out when I went down the stairs. I didn't touch anything. The audio just cut off automatically. Wild. And but as you guys, what I was saying is this place, this is the basement, short ceilings. This used to be a swimming pool back when this was an actual armory. So the guys would come down here after serving out some weapons all day. They would take a dip, but I'm just down here in the spooky stairs. Now, these are the wooden stairs, guys, that people have reported hearing footsteps behind them. There's a few spooky things that I was informed of when I got here, guys, was this area right here. You can hear feet print. Nobody's actually seen any shadow figures down here, though. Just people following you up and down the stairs. And then you got to duck your head. I mean, it's literally wasn't made to have an HVAC down here. But this is how I got in. Do the spooky stairwell. So this is the one that I came in. And they have heard feet coming up and down these stairs. I haven't heard anything, guys, but some creaking of the building. Train went by a little bit ago, kind of shook the building a little bit. But after you could hear the train horns, wasn't quite a big deal. Now, I am going to go up this other spooky stair set. Again, this is another stair set where they hear feet print following you. So this is my feet print. Hang out for a second. See if we hear any noises. Nothing yet. But let's go back out. To the back of the stage. All right. So now I know where that basement goes. We've got two basements, guys. We've got the ones with the dressing rooms. We've got the ones where the pool used to be. We've got the dark women's room. Hello. Reason why I poke in there is because they say that they hear voices in the morning or sometimes by yourself. And it clearly sounds like women talking, women chatter, but they never can make out what they're actually saying, just voices. So let's hang out here for a minute. Let's be quiet. Just kind of look around, see what we can find out. Now, I do have the dual screens going, so we do have most of the main room covered. Have you guys seen anything move, anything like that? Any shadows? We can go out into the lobby here in a second. Hopefully, we don't spook somebody and they call the cops on us. But again, I got permission. We're allowed to be here. Got all the people we need to call if we have to do something. Now, in the lobby area, they are set up for an event in the morning. So, no, I'm not going to drink their tea or coffee. Brought my own drinks. But yeah, an event bright and early in the morning here on a Saturday. So, what we're going to do here in a little bit is we're going to sit patiently in the performing arts stage area. Try to be quiet here in a minute, see if we can hear anything, see if you guys can hear any of the creaking. This building creaks pretty wildly, but again, it's 100 years old. So here's the office. Hang out with these guys for work. So that's how I got hooked up with this deal. Right connections. But yeah, we'll take a seat. We'll sit in the dark. sit here and see if we can hear any noises. Because basically, I would like to see if we can get those women's voices. Maybe we'll even try to talk to them, see if we can get them to come out. But we'll just chill for a minute. Got quite a bit more time until we wrap up this live stream, so all good. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see the stage? Says my audio is still on. All right. Well, I'm not really hearing anything but the AC kicking on. But hey, we're here. We're doing it. I haven't seen anything really out of the ordinary. I did have my light plugged in over there on the tripod. It was kind of flickering a little bit earlier, but I'm not seeing any of that on the stream itself. So I think we're good. I'm just going to wait a little bit until I jump over to the main room again, but let's walk around the lobby. Then we'll go get situated in front of the podcast setup that I've got in the stage area. See if we can get a little bit of charge on the phones, make sure that they don't go dead. But so far, so good. I think here in the next, few minutes, 5-10 minutes, we'll go back down to the basement, and what we'll do is we'll sit in the dark, see if we can hear anything. I figure when they get here in the mornings and they hear the women talking, it's when they just waiting around, doing office work. So let me turn off the volume here for a second, and then we'll go over to the computer. All right. We're getting a little echo. That's me at the computer. All right. Hmm. Test. All right. Let's see. Let's see. They showed me how to turn the lights off. Maybe we'll get dark, get quiet in here. Hmm. Okay. Well, now we got the lights off. Let's sit here in the dark, see if we can see anything. Hey, we're here. You know, it did just sound creaky, almost like feet print or footprints. I can't prove either way. Bear with me, guys. I'm getting the camera right back set up. All right. Shout out to Wild Cherry Pepsi. All right. What we'll do is we got the lights off. Let's go upstairs into the lighting area. I've heard they've seen orbs up here before. I got the lights on over there. You can see underneath the doorstep. I didn't see any shadow disruptions or anything. It's looking dark down there. All right. We're upstairs. Oh, there's a office up here. Smells all old in this old conference room. Oh, and there's another room over here. I didn't even know this was a thing. Oh, it's cool. It's a balcony. Of course, there's a balcony. It's where all the performing people get shot from. All right. I did hear some tapping down there, it sounded like. But it's also, I'm walking around in an old creaky building. All right. So this, we're in the command center. I spent so many hours in this building for work talking about ghosts and aliens with the people who work here. It's finding it cool to be here doing this. That wasn't spooky noises. That was just me getting out of a chair. Check this out, guys. I've got a little jar aquarium atmosphere thing. That's pretty cool. I think I remember them telling me that he got that. Yeah, we're just chilling. What are you guys up to? I was gonna hit some buttons to see if I could see the chat, but I don't think that's a good idea. So I guess this is where I give some shout outs. It's 9 o'clock, just chilling. So shout out to everybody watching. Ryan, thanks for being there. I guess I should have texted more people and told them that I was going live already, but I'll put out enough hints online. So you guys are joining me. Throw a like on the video, subscribe to this channel so I can do more fun stuff like this. Have you guys ever wanted to do ghost hunting or any kind of extracurricular activities? What's stopping you from doing it? I mean, I'm just out here doing it for the love of the game. I was trying to get y'all. I get it. It's dark on the little screens. See if we can shine some light on the stage from here. Yeah. You know what? Let's walk down here. This is where they say they see the shadow figure pop out from sometimes. Let's see if we can see anything. Low head space right here, so you got to watch your head in the dark. So, from what I understand, a homeless guy died over here. I think this is the spot they were telling me about. And sometimes they see a shadow figure walk from this walled area this way, and you would see it down there where I was set up. So, I mean, I haven't seen anything weird yet. The creaking can get to you a little bit. Sometimes the creaking sounds like feet print, but or footsteps, but I mean, nothing too crazy. Oh, gotta watch our steps here. So far, so good. Think we'll go down to the basement again. We'll go down the spooky stairs. See if we hear any feet following us. All right. Let's grab my drink. I know if you're saying the other screens look dark, it's because they are. It's because I turned the lights off in the building. Again, those are my feet. Hmm. That's my shadow right there. All right, well, we can turn the lights back on. Well, while we're waiting to hear weird noises, we can take a look at some of the art they got hanging up. Everything is for sale, y'all. I like this one right here. Some nice paintings. That one's dope. Some of these are prints, but some of these are actually authentically painted. Oh shit, America. America. I like these ones where you can see the brush strokes real well. All right, going to the command center if I'm quiet, just so I can reconvene. I'll see you in the chat, guys. Is that Derek? What's up, Derek? What's up, Ryan? Shout out to you guys. At least somebody's watching, chatting in. Said you would have came if you would have known. Well, you can come on the next one. Since they're down for this kind of stuff, I can come quite regularly. Not to this place, but the other historical buildings in this town. So maybe I could find a couple more 100-year-old places to show up at and look for spooky stuff. So far, I'm not doing it. Nothing's happening here, guys. And just so you know, this happens to be at my parents' house, which is supposed to be haunted. Everybody else sees the shadow figures. Everybody else sees something spooky. Never, never for me. So I figured this might be the case that I might just show up here, might not see anything spooky, But hey, I'm hopeful. Still got some time. It's only been dark for an hour and a half, so um, let's see. Any questions? You guys want me to go down in the basement or what? Oh, and Hannah's on there. What's up, little sis? I'm having a blast. Would have been fun to have the little sis with me too. Hannah, you would have probably liked this. All right, let me get a bottle of water. Actually, screw that. We'll just go to the basement now. We're gonna go sit in the dressing room. See if we can be quiet down there. And actually, let me grab my other phone so I've got access to chat so I can read you guys while I'm walking around. All right. So I can read you guys while I'm walking around. All right, got the second phone. Let's turn the volume down on this bad boy. Awesome. Got Derek, got Hannah, got Ryan. We've had a few more people that look like jump in and out, walking down the dark stairwell. All right. Well, we're going to get down to the bottom of these stairs. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'm going to sit right here in this chair, see what we hear. So, nice echoey hallway here. It's got some green ambient light. Can you guys see up the stairs? Well. Who else is in here? We got a few other people watching. It's not telling me who, but appreciate you guys. Again, we're just looking at the spookiness down here. I don't want to talk a whole lot while I'm down here because I'm trying to listen for any kind of noises. I tell you what, when you're upstairs in the stage area, that's the only time that I've heard anything that sounded like it could have been something spooky. And yeah, so far that's the only time. Except for right then, I thought I heard a voice upstairs. Could have been just my stream that I had going. So we got the dark rooms in here. Nothing wild yet. Does feel weird down here when you come down into the basement. Maybe it's just that basement vibes where it's just kind of stuffy. That's all I can really say about it. But I feel like the AC's been on for a while. It really shouldn't be feeling that stuffy. They do have this cool Yoda thing on the wall. Throwing the force at us. Boom. It's not all just Jimi Hendrix and rock stars. Let's go back up the stairs. See if it was just my chat talking out there in the living room because I thought I heard somebody say something. Made me think somebody was calling out, but no. Nobody up here. Was it me? No, because I can hear the chat. That was closer than that. Oh, maybe I did hear her voice. Nobody's outside. Couldn't hear what they were saying, but it sounded like there was somebody talking right at the top of those stairs to me a minute ago. Which would have been cool. I mean, I'm walking around here and I don't see any shadowy things walking around. That's a little bummer. Let's go down to the other wooden stairwell. See if we can sit down there for a minute. I left the lights on down here. That's the second time it's kicked me out in that hallway where I've had to go back and reconnect. Let's try it again. See what's going on. See if we get disconnected a third time. And now my other phone won't turn back on. It's glitching out. All right, let's try it again. All right, spooky stairwell. Take 3. The camera keeps shutting off when I go into this basement. See if that shit happens again. That's ridiculous. All right, storage room where they used to have the pool. I'm back. We're still live. Didn't get shut off. I don't know why the stream keeps shutting off down here. I was trying to make it to this other stairwell to walk up and down in the dark, see if we hear any feet behind us. No, that was just me farting now. All right. Walked up and down the stairs. We're still live. Still back on stream. All right. Let's be quiet for a second. Nothing. That's a cool ass painting down here, though. See what else they got in here. An oil painting. Oh, that's kind of cool, too. This is where they keep all the rando stuff. Did I come in or go out here? No. Door's locked. All right. Well, finally made it through this basement part again without getting disconnected. I said it felt funny down here. After I said that and it let me back on, it just feels nice and cold down here again. So, that was kind of strange. These chants shouldn't be able to time out on these streams. No, nothing. What we'll do is we're going to go back upstairs, see if we can get any of the creaking of the building. We're going to go on the other side of the stage. I asked the guy if they see the shadow up here with the lights on or the lights off, and he says it doesn't matter. If you see it, you see it. Which I haven't seen anything. But we'll stand right next to this post and see if we can get the building creaking, because it was creaking pretty hard earlier. Definitely dusty up there. Maybe if we ask for it to creak. Come on, I'm live, guys. Let's hear the building creak. It's happening like crazy earlier when I didn't care about it, but come on, here's the building creaking. I'm gonna start asking for stuff from these ghosts. Here all by myself, and I can't get any spooky stuff to happen. Come on, can we get some of these chairs to move or something crazy? I saw you said Maddox tried to say hi. What's up, Maddox? I'm surprised you're still up, big dog. So, where do you guys want me to go hang out? I can go to any room in here, basically. Nothing spooky. I mean, the floors creak when you walk on them. I mean, again, it's a 100-year-old building. The stairs creak when you walk up them. Normal little stuff. So, I'm just chilling on a couch upstairs. They actually have a really cool picture where they got an orb up here. Oops, my hand's in the way. The lighting guy Ryan says he's seen some spooky stuff because he comes in here and sets up alone. But yeah, in the office they have a picture. It looks like a little glowing star kind of floating through the room. They have it dated. Oh, we got a little bit of light flicking just a second ago, but again, old building. Didn't hear the AC kick on or nothing. So, I mean, the light shouldn't be flickering. I mean, I'll go into any room you guys want me to go in. What do you guys want me to do? Say Biggie Smalls in the mirror 3 times? You guys are funny in the comments here. Yeah, Hannah, if you're still on there, you should definitely come visit. I can set up something like this. I know your mom would love to do some ghost or Sasquatching. I got a buddy that goes squatching. So I mean, if you want to, we can do that. Right, Derek? You're in the comments. You want to go squatching with my little sister? Go to where the bum died. All right, Ryan. When I get to a mirror, I'll do the Biggie Smalls thing. All right, I'm going to where the bum died. So this is where the bum died, down this corridor on the upper railing. You want me to just go back here and what? Sit down Indian style? Yes, see, sis. Derek will go with us. He likes Sasquatching, and he's big and tall like Sasquatch. So if we do see a Sasquatch, he can run him off. All right, so this is the exact area where they see the ghost walk down the upper balcony. I'm just kind of chilling over here, sitting down. I'm like, maybe we could see something. I don't know. Is he like coming out of this thing? Oh, so we hear that make noise again. Well, no, something was up. I'm just sitting here, guys, reading the chat on my other phone. Can we get some whoops out? Whoop whoop! Come on, Ghost, give us some action. My people are asking for action. Let's get this rolling. Make some noise. I said, let this building creak. I'm asking for stuff now. You know, I don't want to say it's hot in this corner, but it definitely feels a little hot in this corner compared to where it was earlier. Maybe it's because I'm sitting down in this little nook, but I'm not seeing anything spooky. Give you all the hallway down here. Just chilling. Whoop whoop. Yeah. It was real quiet like this when I got here, and then the guy was talking about the building creaking, and it creaked almost on demand when he was here, but it's only creaked a few times. Nothing crazy. But as you can see, it's all wood and ceiling, so I was expecting some creaking, but yeah, earlier when I was walking around on the stage, it was creaking pretty good, and it almost sounded like feet for a second. So what I'll do is we'll go back to the stage. See if we can get some more noises to happen. I haven't heard the building creak in about an hour, and I've been walking around everywhere, so I just find it odd that we're not getting any additional creaking. Where's the light switch? I'm going to turn these upper lights off. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's go. Ow. That motherfucker shocked me. Shocked me. Did the lights not turn off? The light switch shocked me good just a moment ago. Let's go. Let's go Biggie Smalls this bathroom up for Ryan. He says if I say Biggie Smalls 3 times in the mirror, we'll do it with him. Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls. No. Nothing wild going on. Now you hear me farting 4K? I was hoping to hear the women talking. I hear that's like the most that we hear for cool, spooky stuff is women's voices. I think the door is supposed to be locked, but whatevs. All right. Well, no creaking of the building. Kind of disappointed that we didn't hear more spooky stuff so far. Well, going quiet for a second while I take some drinks of water. Hello. I don't know why it echoes right here. I'm gonna go sit in here in the hallway where the office people sit because they say they hear the voices the most when they're in the office. So that means that could be people, or well, I guess they got the office locked, but we'll go back out in the lobby next to the office, see if we hear anything. All right, well, there's the spooky balcony. That's where the homeless guy died. I haven't seen any shadows, but we'll come sit in the dark again. Read the chat with you guys. Well, Ryan, Biggie Smalls didn't show up. I was expecting more. So, all right, let's chat with you guys for a second. Oh yeah, you got a little club out that goes out squatching, huh? Um, what website is it? I think I look at that website. I forget the name of it, but they've got like all the sightings of Sasquatch. Sasquatch shows up in Boulder too often, and if you ask my opinion. So, well, let me check my battery life here. Well, we probably maybe got another hour or so streaming I can get out before I need to charge up that camera. So somebody just walked out around outside the building. Saw some movement that's kind of spooked me for a second, but They're looking in the building, trying to see what I'm doing. They're probably not used to the lights being on this late or somebody being in here. I'm in the dark. I don't think he actually saw me. See if we can walk up to the window and scare the shit out of him. No, he already walked off. He's definitely looking in. Oh shit, we can be a bartender. What's up? Where's the good stuff? Well, I'm gonna go back down in the basement. I think they had Diet Cokes down there. See if we can go get a Diet Coke out of the let's see. What stairway did I go down? I think this one. Uh, not that stairwell. See if I can find the other stairwell. Look at the cool artwork. Really bummed we're not even getting any creaking of the building anymore. Almost makes me feel like the creaking was something special. It was creaking pretty good last time I was on stage, going backstage. So let's go backstage. Let's see. I thought there was two stairwells back here, but I'm only seeing the one. We're gonna go back down it. Oh wait, what's behind this door? Oh yeah, that was the bathroom, right? Did I turn the lights on in here? I might have. We'll just turn them off just to be on the safe side. Back in the green room. I wonder if people outside the building that think this place is haunted as well see me turning the lights on and off and are wondering what's going on. It's way too late for there to be people here. Boiler room's got some rattling coming out of it. Yeah, it feels a little weird coming down here. They I don't know, like stuffy feeling is maybe the way to put it. But I get like goosebumps every time I come down here. Well, the mic didn't, the camera didn't cut off this time. Look, man, they got all kinds of fucking dope treats. We're gonna have a mini Diet Coke. Thank you, Armory, for supplying mini Diet Cokes for ghost hunting. Obviously, it was for ghost hunting. What else they got over here? Dang, a big bag of candy. I like Mr. Good bars. We'll take a couple Mr. Good bars. Pretty dope. All right, we got the snacks. I'm gonna put y'all on mute while y'all watch the room. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Hey, Hannah, if you're still on, why don't you text Dad and tell him to get on? He's supposed to, I bet he's asleep already. He had surgery, so he's been tired. All right, well, let's go to the other room in the back. Only noises I hear are regular old AC, boiler room, rattle, 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 tattle. We're just chilling in the dark. So I got the mirror behind me, so see if we can see me and spookiness. All right, Derek, you have a good night, bud. Catch you at the trails maybe tomorrow. Well, can we get any noises? Can we get anything that's spooky going on? Spookiest thing we got going on is drinking mini Diet Cokes. These little mini cans are ridiculous. How are they so expensive compared to regular Coke? It's like they get smaller, they give you 8, give you half the drink and charge you double. I get it. It's smart. Just riff off. Glad I didn't pay for it. Go back upstairs where my bottle of water is. Wait, where's the lights? Make sure we turn the lights off. We'll sit on the stairs for a little bit. Stage left. Let's see. That's just the fans on their equipment. Again. Come on, can the building creak? Make some noises, please. We're live. Ever since I went live, the building hasn't made noise. It was making all kinds of crappy noises the whole time. Don't make me go all performing arts to be or not to be. I'll go so crappy with the performing arts that the ghosts have to kick me out. Well, while we're doing that, let's go look at the other side of the wall that's got different art on it. I keep telling myself one day I'm going to buy some of this art, but I always get lazy and don't. There is some cool stuff, though. Look at that wicked drawing. Ghost tree. $80. That's not bad. $80. Look at these more of these black pin drawings. Got a dire wolf. Stairway to heaven. This cool stairway. What do you guys think of the art? Like I said, everything is purchasable. Look at this, Ryan. Photography. Somebody took a picture of a bald eagle. $250. You should come throw some art up in here with some of your dope pictures. Look at that spider web. That was pretty cool. Don Gardner, he's got quite a few things up in here. I like his art so far. Yeah. You guys want me to do? I'm not going to break out the Ouija board, though. I don't need anything summoning. Should I say, in the name of Jesus Christ, make a noise? Because I hear demons and ghosts get scared of Jesus' name. Well, nothing spooky happened. Back at the command center. Well, let's read the chat. Well, the building was making all kinds of noises earlier, literally as I was setting up, getting my cameras ready, getting the microphones ready. The building was just creaking off the chain. Ever since I've gone live, it's like the ghost went into hiding. No creaking, no noises, nothing really out of the ordinary. Just me hanging out in the dark. Let's turn this light off. Where are the lights at here? This part of the main lobby. Oh, it does the whole building. Well, shit, I'm gonna turn it back on from there. I'm gonna have to walk around in the dark. Let's see. Where is the light switch? Oh, there it is. Well, I guess the spookiest thing we've had happen so far is twice going into the basement. We had the live stream cut out, and I had to go reconnect. I guess that's really the only weird thing that we've had happen, you know? So, I mean, there's a bright side, I guess. Hmm. Well, I did win some chocolates out of the basement and eat a couple Mr. Good bars. Mmm. Some late night chocolate. It's almost 10 o'clock. Been here for about an hour and a half, maybe almost 2 hours. Well, let's see. We got some posters coming up, some concerts. We got some fun stuff that happens here. Michael Jackson tribute band. That was last weekend. Right. I was saying a Ouija board. I don't want that action. See, my light has been flickering. See if we can get the flicker going. Hmm. Well, just chilling. What do you guys want me to do next? I can go in the basement. Which basement? The dressing rooms or the HVAC area? I swear this light keeps flickering. I bet you saw it a little bit. Sometimes, let me get away from the computer. Sometimes you'll hear noises, but it'll just be something outside the building, nothing actually in here. I mean, there are businesses and houses all around here. So maybe I'm just being a skeptic, but I feel like some of the noises people are talking about are probably just neighbors, cars driving by. There's literally some railroad tracks right over here. So it'd be one of those things where sometimes the railroads or the cars driving by the railroads are making noises in here, but I haven't heard the women speaking. I haven't seen the shadow figure. No, I'm not really sure what I'm looking for either. There are shadows already up there. So it's like, what are we really looking for here? We're just seeing like the lighting over there and it looks like kind of like people up there. They say it actually moves from side to side. I mean, we can go back up there. Man, Ryan, I really do like that picture right there. I'm telling you, you can have dope prints and sell them here for the right price. Like, look at that piece of corn. That thing already sold $90. All right, well, that one's not for sale. That's a dope one. Oh, we heard some noises in here. Again, it could have been something from outside, just like a popping noise. Maybe coming from the office. Well, man, I was really hoping that the building was going to keep creaking. so I could at least get some of that noise for you guys. But all right, we'll go upstairs. Let me grab my bottle of water, and then we'll go back down to the basement where the phone has shut off a couple times. Let me know, guys. Do you guys have any other spots in Colorado, especially Denver to North Colorado, historical sites like this that I can go to? Like to reach out to some more cities, do some more buildings. There's a few more here in Brighton that we can get permission for, but really not having anything crazy happen here today. We'll keep looking over in these corners, see if we can see the shadow guy. Now I'm upstairs. It'd be really nice to get the building to creak. You know, I always wondered is like, are you supposed to see something out the corner of your eye? Are you supposed to be looking directly at it when stuff happens? All right, well, we'll go sit in the dark for a few minutes, see if we can hear anything. We'll go in the conference room this time. Super dark in here, as you can see. Super dark. So we'll chill. It's blowing, wind's blowing pretty good outside. I can see the flags whipping a little bit, but you know, nothing crazy going on. We'll pop the phone up. We'll see what we can get going on here. All right, so we're just chilling in the dark. Like I said, I can hear outside a little bit. Thought I heard some noises, but I think it's just the flag whipping on the flagpole. We'll pull up chat. That will light me up a little bit. Fort Collins Ghost Tours has some cool historical supernatural info when I went. All right. I don't know if I necessarily want to go on a tour like that, but hey, if I need to. All right, go downstairs, take a pic with the flash, Orby goodness. All right, we'll chill in here for a couple minutes. I'll go to the HVAC area, and with the spare phone, I'll take some pictures, and then we can compare and see if there's any orbs in there. I think that's fair enough. Yeah, I've heard that Fort Collins has an armory like this as well that they've changed into another building. Now that I've done this one, maybe I can reach out to Fort Collins and see if we can get into the armory in Fort Collins. At least ask for permissions. I was told that there's a historical building down the road from here. That would be really good. It's older than this building. I don't know much about the ghost stuff that would have been happening there, but hey, that's a good place to start. Thought I heard some creaking, but no, maybe not. Well, hey, I'm in a dark room right now. When I turn chat off for a second, and we'll take a picture in the dark here. No flash. And then we'll do one with flash. All right, well, that's interesting. Am I still live? Think so. All right, here's the picture I took in the dark. See, there's like a line on the TV. See if we do another picture and see if that's just the flash. All right, so it looks like it is the same line on the TV. So obviously, let's see if we can get that on there for you, chat. Obviously, that's just that. I heard a little chattering again. It's just the flag outside waving really hard. So nothing here. Looking Orby. Let's look around the picture a little bit. Uh, Nothing looks like orbs down here. But if you're still there, Ryan, all right. What we'll do now is we'll go down into the basement. HVAC room. See if we can get some orbs down there. That'd be at least something. All right. Going back downstairs. And the HVAC should be right down there. All right, floor 1. Pretty sure this is the basement with the HVAC. This is also the stairway. They say they hear feet steps behind them. We definitely hear my feet steps, footsteps, feet steps, whatever. Yeah. Didn't hear anything. All right. But we're back in the HVAC area where the phone shut off twice. The phone shuts off again. I'm thinking maybe there is something down here. Where's the fucking light switch? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to cuss there. All right. Okay. What's up, Jason? Yeah, let's effing go. All right, let's see. Let's turn off the lights. Let's turn on the camera. Let's turn off the flash. Oh, let's turn on the flash. My bad. All right. Now we're in the dark. We got the cool green spooky light. I didn't know there was going to be green light. Maybe that's going to make the picture cool. All right. Picture 1. A little blurry. Nothing spooky in this picture. See if we can get a. Let's go in the HVAC room and see if we can get another with the. All right. So here is where there used to be a pool, guys. Again, I told you. We'll take a picture. All right. Let's take another picture. Cool, cool, cool. We're just chilling in the dark in the scary ass basement. Telling you, if you were scared of ghosts, you'd be shaking in your boots being in this place. because it does get creaky. But all right, well, we took a couple pictures down here in the HVAC. Let's be quiet. We'll see. I was going to sit in that chair with there's stuff in it. We'll see if we can just hear anything. Yeah, not hearing anything. You guys seeing anything? Well, we're doing the damn thing. All right, let's go upstairs and review those pictures. See if we hear any more feet besides mine on the steps. So far, just pretty tame, guys. Pretty tame. I hear all the stories all the time. I mean, are these ghosts on a timer? They're like, yo, son. They're like, we got to go to bed. There's going to be an event here in the morning that we're trying to watch, I guess. All right, we're going to go in the lobby where it's dark. We're going to review those pictures. Then we'll take some pictures in the lobby right here. Maybe into the office. See if we get any orbs out of those. Let's see what we got. Well, I'm looking, guys, and here I'll show you guys. So nothing that looks orby. You might see some shiny stuff in the photo, but that's really just reflection from the flash. Let's see, let's check the other photos. So this one was in the pitch black where the pool was. Let's see, I see, nothing spooky. Let's zoom in on it a little bit. And nothing that I would consider orbs. I mean, I'm not even really seeing anything that looks like it's dust particles. I mean, pretty tame under there. Let's see what this other picture looks like. Ooh, that one's dark. Let's see, do we have any orby things? No. Again, guys, we can go down to the dressing rooms, I guess, and see if there's anything there. Let's take a picture in here in the lobby, in the dark area of the lobby. Mm-hmm. And nothing that looks like orbs, guys, just light refraction. AC just kicked on, so there's some noise. Probably the loudest thing that I've heard in here all night. Let's go in here. Glance up into where the homeless guy died. Huh. Well, let me go grab my bottle of water. And we'll go down to the dressing rooms. Take some pictures in the dark in the dressing rooms. All right. We can't get any creaking. The building creaks, right? It's not giving me any action. I swear to God, guys, like when I was in here setting up, the building was making all kinds of noises. Did it on command basically when the guy was letting me in. Yet I can't get nothing to happen right now. Again, any noise you hear, it's just the machinery right there. Nothing spooky about it. You know what? Let's take a picture of this hallway right here. This is the hallway down to the dressing rooms. Let's see. Camera died. Battery that time. Back at command center. I'm gonna plug my other phone in. Hang tight. I'll have to look that up when the other phone charges up some. I've been here long enough where the battery just died on the first stream or the other phone. But I was looking at the pictures I took while I was down there, and I didn't see anything that looked like orbs. But we'll let that charge up for a minute while I go sit in the basement. And then when the phone charges up, I'll download that app. Possibly. Possibly some good content. Well, I can't stream this and download that at the same time. So we'll wait a few minutes and see if the other phone kicks on. And we'll go down to the dressing rooms. What is this again? Oh, never mind. I know where that goes. Thought I found an extra door to walk down and see if we could find something spooky, but that wasn't the case. Now, I came down this stairwell earlier. This takes us to the changing rooms. I believe there's two sides. I believe this is going to be the Jimi Hendrix Yoda dressing room. And then we can go sit in the other dressing room. which I believe I have to go up the other stairs to get to. But check that out. Bam, Yoda with the Force. Forcing them ghosts to not do anything tonight. Well, dressing room 2. We're going to sit down here for a minute. Screw it, I'll sit down here in the dark. There's enough light. All right, got a chair. Pardon me while I drink some water. Walking up and down all these stairs, I was getting thirsty. Watch says I have walked 3,000 steps through this building. I know that because I just charged the watch up on my way here. So the watch is accurate of how many steps I took since I've been here. So obviously needs a water break there for a second, guys. Well, I'm looking at the stage with the screen pull down, projector screen. I'm not seeing anything spooky. I do get to split screen and see that from where I'm at, but yeah, well, you guys haven't reported anything spooky happening there. Ugh, got a head rush right then. Don't know what that's about. Like I said, the basement here, it's dark, but it's not musky, but it feels thicker down here than it does upstairs for sure. Like the air, the ambient temperature and air. But I'm not hearing or seeing anything spooky. Well, let's see. I don't have anything recording but this sound. So I don't know if you guys can hear it if I was talking to a ghost. Is there a ghost here? Well, again, I doubt I'd hear anything anyway, even if there was a ghost here with me. I doubt they're just going to be like, behind you. Get out of the building. I couldn't even get the building to creak on command like the guy could earlier. Yeah. The only thing I hear is this little mini fridge right here. Already checked it. There wasn't anything in there. So. There we go. Building kind of felt like it shook there for a minute, but could just be a train driving by. So we'll go upstairs. See if there's a train. Definitely hearing the AC kick on. Maybe that's what the noise was. Maybe it's the HVAC kicking on. Building shaking a little bit. What? Can't tell. We're going in the lobby. Train's on the way other side of the building. But it still shakes the building. Oh, yeah. Definitely sounds like the train. See, the building's creaking now when the train drives by, which is normal. Well, again, 100-year-old building. Train's really like 500 feet out the door. It almost sounds like it's raining, but I know it's the train. We'll go look out the window. Oh yeah, definitely. Trains rolling by. Don't know if y'all can see out the window to see that, but shakes the whole building like there's something spooky going on. So, dang! Just when I thought something spooky was happening, it was really just a train driving by. Let's go see if the other phone's charging any. All right, looks back on. What's the name of that app? Let's see. You said it was Ghost Radar Legacy. Sorry for the double. Let's see. App Store. Whoa. Did y'all hear the beeping? My grandma just called. Yeah, that crazy echo wasn't here earlier. That little beeping. The echo was, but the beeping wasn't. Ghost Radar Legacy. Yeah, the echoes when I'm at home base. Couldn't get the echo to go away. Ghost Radar. Says there's a ghost. It says spoken words, build and eat. I was trying to show you, but it looked bright. See the word build, eat? Well, I do have chips right here. All right, well, I'm eating chips. Well, I ate. I was eating the chips. The ghost went away. Are you hungry? Should I go back to the words tab? It says 3 words now. It says road. Am I supposed to leave? I'm not. I'm not going to the road yet. Not ready to leave. What does it want me to build? Dirt jumps? What does it want me to build? Dirt jumps? What does it want me to build? Dirt jumps? What does it want me to build? Dirt jumps? What does it want me to build? Dirt jumps? Well, only no more words at the moment. Go back to the radar. Should I try to eat again? Eat. Are you hungry? I mean, I have different chips. These aren't the only chips I got. It says David. David, is that your name? At? Just dropped up. David, you at here? I was eating. Are you hungry, David? Is your name David? Sorry, I'm trying to show you guys the screen. Well, let's go back to the radar. See if David's in here with me. Oh shit, look at that. The radar. It says he's back. In the same area. If that's correlation to where I'm at, then that's probably the basement I was just in, maybe. There's a David in the chat, like my brother David. Swear to God, I just heard a knocking. Mainly. Oh, it is my brother David. What's up, David? Sorry for the echo. Well, it said mainly, and I asked if David was here, and it said mainly. That's pretty cool. Let's go back to the radar. The radar is blank. It did say David, and he did show up in the chat. Charging my phone up at Command Center. That's why there's an echo, David. Okay. Are there anybody else? Anybody else here? Let's see if I can take this off for a few minutes. See if we can wander around. That way we're not sitting next to the echo. Well, it's not talking to me on the app at the moment. Let's see if we can turn down the screen brightness. All right. Is there anybody besides David here? It is wild that it said David, and I was supposed to talk, and then David did show up in the chats there. That was wild. It said mainly. And that was a little bit ago. And I'm walking around the main entrance area, and I'm really not seeing any more words pop up. Let's see if we can go back to the radar. Let's see. No, the radar's not showing anything in this room. Let's see. I can walk in here. Maybe I should walk back upstairs. No more words. Anybody here? David. I'm glad that you jumped in. Hannah was in here earlier. Hannah said she wants to come and do something like this. I told her your mom and her could come up and do some Sasquatching. Some of my friends are into the squatching. All right. Well, no ghosts are on the radar. I'm going to go up into the balcony area again where we were where people have seen the ghost shadow. We'll see if we can get the radar to do something while I'm up there. I don't know what I'm supposed to build. That was one of the words that popped up. I mean, I was out building dirt jumps recently, so maybe it knows. All right. So I'm back upstairs where the radar was kind of showing there was a blip, but not getting any more blips. Wasn't the same spot. Not getting any more words either. I don't know what mainly means. Unless the ghost just knew David was going to jump in chat. So, yeah. Interesting app, Jason. Wasn't expecting it to just start spitting words at me. It really only did anything when I was eating, which is one of the words, eat. So I ate some chips. Then it started talking to me. It said build. And then it said road. I'm not building a road. Now I swear to God, this light keeps blinking at me. Did y'all see that? I had another light just blink at me. Can y'all not see this? Nothing's on the radar. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see the lights? The lights are flickering. Of course. I'm trying to show y'all, and it's not doing it. But I asked if anybody else was here. No other words showed up. So, the only bad part is when I'm up here, I can't read the chat from you guys. Maybe there's a setting I just missed it. No. Well, I don't know how long I'm supposed to be here until something spooky happens, but we're creeping towards 11 o'clock. I've been on for a while. Give me a second. I'll go back downstairs and eat some more chips because maybe it just thinks I need to eat some more chips or drink some more Pepsi. Am I supposed to eat? I'm talking to you. Talk to my app. David. How's the baby? How is my nephew? Woo. Spit went down the wrong hole on that one. Dang. All right, maybe I'll get back to Command Center here in just a second and eat some chips. Let's see if we get some more bleepage. Actually, let's go over here where I thought the radar was showing something, which is in here by the women's bathroom, by both bathrooms. And if I had to guess where the bleep was, it would be, yeah, right by these water fountains. You like that? Some creaking out of the bathroom there. I don't know if y'all could hear that. Almost like there was water droplets, except it's a legit bathroom where I was in there earlier. Shouldn't be anything dripping. Just a couple of toilets and a urinal. Let's see. What are you saying, Jason? Yeah, well, chat didn't go off. What light? Well, it was eating chips. The radar didn't go off any. No new words. Oh, the flickering? Yeah, that was pretty wild, right? Yeah, I took the audio off for a second so I could eat some chips and talk to the ghost. Yeah, it keeps making that weird noise on this phone. I was plugging in the ghost radar. Well, back to the radar. Y'all can't see that? Yeah. I've tried everything to get rid of the echo, and I'm sitting too close to the computer. Oh. You said you can't hear me? Hello? You can't hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh. I don't know, but look, check out your Vox meter. Well, I didn't do anything to the audio. Well, here's the Vox again. I don't know what that means. I guess some kind of activity. Nothing on the radar. No new words. What does it mean when they're grayed out, Jason? Like build is bright, eat is bright, and the others are faded. Have I heard anything? No. Thought I heard some knocking earlier. Sounded kind of like on the front door, but it's like 11 o'clock at night. Nobody's knocking on the front door. Oh, that's Vox is supposed to be an audio? Yeah, I don't know how to get it to do that. I'm trying to make it vocalize too. It's doing the thing, but there's no button to make it. Well, I've got the volume turned up on that, but I can't get it to Vox to vocalize. That's on medium sensitivity. Should I crank it up? Let's see. Sensitivity, we'll put it on high. It's a brand new phone. It should work the same way as yours is. It's making different things. Watch. What, you want me to buy the upgrade? Are you sure you don't work for Ghost Radar, Jason? Eat. You know what? I grabbed some candy from one of the dressing rooms earlier. Maybe I should go back to that dressing room. You have the upgraded version? All right, well, I'm going to go back down in the basement. I'm probably going to go... Where are the dressing rooms? I'm going to go to the dressing room. We'll take the Ghost Radar. I'll eat some chips real quick. All right. I think we'll do one last walkthrough of the dressing rooms with the radar system that Jason told me to check out. See if we see anything, hear anything, see if any more words pop up. I'm on the stage right now. Feels nice and cool over here. Stage left. Let's see. Let's turn the radar back on. Stage left. We're going to go down. You know they say exit stage left because that's where it takes you to the locker rooms, dressing room area. Nothing on the radar. It did say eat earlier, and I did grab some chocolates and a Diet Coke from down here. What's up, Yoda? Look at this Yoda, bro. Force throwing it. Turn on the lights. No new words popping up. Nothing on the radar. I'm going to mute it real quick because I got to pee real quick, guys. All right, I'm back. Use the bathroom. Now, let's see. No ghosts down here. No new words. The Vox is going crazy, though, bro. Like, I wish it was talking to me like you were saying because it's all blinking and doing radar shit. All right, well, let's talk to it again. These are the words. Eat. Well, I'm down here. There's candy. There's tea. silverware. Maybe I'm supposed to eat more chocolate. Is the ghost name's David? Or were you just talking about my brother David? Am I supposed to eat more chocolate? Let's see. I do like these Mr. Good bars. I might have one of these. It said mainly at David. All right. I had a piece of chocolate. Is that what I was supposed to eat? Drink some water. Gotta stay hydrated in this mother. All right. Take my trash out with me. All right. Well, let's go to the back room. See if there's anything back here. Performing arts. We're in the back. Again, it's just the atmosphere in the basement just feels different than everywhere else in the building. Like I said, it feels thicker down here. And really, we're not anywhere different. All right. Well, we'll turn off the lights. We'll walk up the stairs. Nothing on the radar. Yeah, it just feels so much lighter once you leave the basement. It's like you're weighed down. Make my way back to command center. Think about it, if I want to wrap this up, it's 11. Probably should get back home and take care of the animals. This was a fun experience. Check the radar again. Words. No more words popping up. Again, I was asking if the building could creak. Let's get some building creaking. Did it on demand for Gary earlier. Yeah. Back. Why does this stuff look frozen? Was it frozen for you guys? I went down there and ate candy. I'm going to close the app. Open it back up. Look at the Vox thing. Well, wasn't doing that earlier when I was in the basement. What does the things at the bottom mean, Jason? All those V's? Yeah, I had a bunch of C's there for a minute. It's crazy it didn't work just a minute ago in the basement. It shouldn't have anything to do with reception. I'm using the Wi-Fi in this building. Oh, we got some new words. Curious and foreign. What's foreign? Me? Am I the foreign? Or are you curious that I went down there and ate your candy? I know it's trying to act all blurry. Take off the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is on the camera, not on the app. Curious and you're foreign? Well, I do come here like twice a month to work, so I'm not too foreign. I am curious. I was curious to see if there was anything weird going to happen. Oh, try it on my camera. It looks like it just froze. Another word just popped up. Different. And visit. Did that just pop up while you were watching? I am visiting. I visit several times a month, guys. Ghost. It had a bunch of J's on there. I'm trying to show you, and it's freezing up. When I'm not on the Wi-Fi, it looks better. I'm going to download that app on my other phone. Where was it? Ghost. Well, I downloaded that app. My other phone died. My phones are all dying, which means I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. But the ghost radar, it keeps showing in that area, which is also where I got that candy from. It said brought and command were the last two words that popped up. I'm just checking the radar. Again, it's showing. Am I back? Well, I was showing you guys the radar. The radar was showing something from the basement where I was getting the candy and where I got the drinks. So that's where the radar was showing. It's showing in this area where I'm at right here. And that's the stairway I went down to get the candy. The words that popped up were command and brought. So I was trying to command the ghost to make some creaking noises in this lobby again. I didn't get that to happen. I did go down there and take the candy that I didn't bring, but I did bring my own chips when it asked to eat earlier. So, walking around the main building again. It also kept showing on the radar something right in front of me, which would have been the stage. However, we've got a clear pictures of the stage. Nobody in chat saying they saw anything weird on the stage. Doesn't mean anything weird didn't happen. Just means we didn't catch it. Right now, I felt the building shake, almost like the train was coming. Could mean the AC is just kicking on again. It's again, 100-year-old building, y'all. But hey, we did get the ghost radar was kind of fun, Jason, because lets me walk around and ask questions. Well, batteries are getting low. I did follow command and I did bring my own chips. I knew I was going to be here for like 4 hours, so I figured I was going to get hungry. I brought chips and water. I'm going to go upstairs, guys. I'm going to turn off the lights upstairs that I turned on, and then I guess I'll start packing up. Was fun. It was an experience. I had fun so far. How often do you usually get permission to come and do this kind of stuff? So that's why it was fun. Screen just came on. It's the only one that came on right when I walked past it. The first time that happened. Again, they got the cool aquarium. Well, actually, we'll walk down to where the ghost spirit usually gets seen again. Oh, guys, I'm getting tired. Probably going to wrap it up here pretty soon. All my phones are dying. So here's where the ghost comes from. That was me making that noise. See if I can exit out real quick and see the ghost thingy. Herself and was. All right. So the new words that popped up were herself and was. W-A-S. Was herself. Well, who was herself? I didn't come with any woman. But maybe that correlates to the women's voices that get heard here quite regularly in the mornings. I didn't hear any voices today, guys. I heard some knocking, which could have been the wind. I heard a little bit of creaking, or a lot of creaking, before we got started with the live stream. But besides that, nothing too crazy. Just spending the day, spending the evening here at the Armory in Brighton. And doing some ghost hunting. I kind of figured, because my parents' house is haunted and I never see anything there, that this was probably going to be something similar, that I'd walk around here, probably not see a whole lot. I mean, sometimes it is like that. Like I said, this building was creaking so hard earlier and I couldn't get one creak out of it. And it only really started creaking when the guy was telling me that the building creaks. And then again, it's like these ghosts are just hiding from me. It's like they don't mind showing themselves to everybody else. Just don't want to show yourselves to me, huh? They didn't tell me if I was supposed to turn the main lights off before I leave, but maybe. Maybe a female and David. Well, my sister was on the feed earlier. And David was on there. Hannah was on the feed, so it was herself. Yeah, the screen did just come on when I walked past it earlier. That's kind of weird. Yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. All my battery's about to die. My phone hasn't turned back on yet, so... Oh. So, yeah, I mean, talking to you in the chat, Jason, yeah. It said David, and my brother David popped on earlier. Hannah was watching. I don't know. Maybe Hannah's still watching. Maybe she was the one herself on there. Never know. All right, guys. Thanks for everybody tuning in. I'm going to wrap up, pack up all the gear, see, maybe let it run a little longer while I pack up some of the light stuff, and then drive myself home. I got a 45-minute drive to get back to the house, at least. All right. I'll check you guys on the next one. Good stuff. Peace out. Oh, I wish we would have had more ghost stuff happen, guys. I was really waiting for some spookiness. And then now you guys just kind of get to watch me pack up some of my gear. Not that big of a deal. I'll be out of here in like 20 minutes max. Thanks for tuning in, Jason. Thanks for tuning in, Hannah, David, Derek, whoever else was on the stream that decided they didn't want to chat in. We're about to lose one of the cameras, which is the stage camera, so hopefully something happened on the stage camera, but looks like we're losing that cam. 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, now the stairs are creaking. Oh, fun. Well, I'm fucking done doing most of the recording. Stairs want to make some noise behind me. Ah, how convenient. For real. I'm sitting here recording the packing up process, and now I'm getting some of the creaking. But not while I'm just fucking live doing it. Folding up my tripod. I don't know if y'all, I know y'all can hear the clicking, but y'all can't hear that creaking of the ceilings. But we still got the 1 cam, 2 cams going. It's acting like this stage is still live, but there's nothing live feeding there. Here's the camera for that. This was fun. I had a good time. It's almost like the AC's trying to whisper, but I don't know. It's like a hissing noise from upstairs now. Kind of where the dead guy I said was supposed to be. I don't see any shadows. But almost sounds like a hissing noise coming from that area. There's also an AC vent over there, but I hear no AC in the building.